how are you doing today? So I will be going over Pacifica Waterbound Booster Serum, pea peptides plus kelp, and it's 100% vegan, cruelty free. So I have done several reviews already in the past in regards to facial serums, and with the exception of one which was oil based, all the rest were basically like water based, honestly speaking. So again, if you go review back those serums, I did mention which ones were my favorites, which one weren't. Honestly, I believe my favorite one would probably be of Fresh, I believe that's what it's called. I double checked and I actually realized that I was confusing the Fresh product. That was actually a toner, not a serum. So technically speaking, at this point, I don't really have a favorite serum that I want to go back to, as far as all the reviews I did so far within the past couple of months. So yeah, and this is specifically I bought from Ulta, and I don't know. I just feel okay. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know. So now let's go to this one. So, obviously I wouldn't just specifically just I don't know why I'm saying like this, but as you can tell, I don't know why I did that, but there is a slight angle to it at the bottom. I honestly have no idea what that angle is for, so I wouldn't really comment on it. The consistency is somewhat thick for being a water-based, because normally whenever I try a water-based product, it's not as thick as this product. Also, I did want to mention in terms of smell, I don't think I'm a huge fan of the smell. It's not so bad, it's resistible, but it just has this weird smell to it. But it goes away right on spot as soon as you put it in. But it just, I noticed like the tiniest of things. If you're not that type of person, that honestly you wouldn't really see it or be noticeable. As you guys probably if saw my reviews on some of the other serums, there were two of them that I had issues with in terms of this one. The thing up here, like whenever I would press it, the liquid wouldn't go up the syringe. I think that's what's supposed to be called. But this one I don't have any issues with, as I showed you. There was the serum was in there and I was able to squeeze it out. This is relatively, soft. You don't have any issues in doing it, which is pretty good. Again, I like it, no problems whatsoever with that. I am gonna assume, thinking back to it, the smell probably might be from the peptides or the kelp. But I'm just assuming at this point. Now when I put it on my face, it's just me. I don't know, I feel weird when it comes in contact with my skin. But however, after I put the lotion and stuff, I feel like it does hydrate my skin somewhat, as it should, because like I've always mentioned in every video of mine that my skin is on the drier side. So I do feel like that it does the job to a certain extent, and then I put the lotion on, the face moisturizer, and sometimes I do have to put like a face mist on like a few minutes later. In terms of makeup, I feel like it would be slightly better if in this case I would have to put the primer on. I feel like, yeah, I would definitely have to put the primer on, because there are times where in my skincare routine I don't need to put it on. But with this product, I feel like I may need to do an extra step, whether that's like a face sheet mask, specifically a sheet mask for hydration purposes, which I don't want to do every time, because if I'm going to work, I don't want to do that every single day, and it's gonna rip my pockets, and I don't want to be spending too much money on just face masks, specifically the sheet masks, even though a lot of them are like relatively cheap. I shouldn't say cheap, but of less price. That business grad mentality is coming in. The reason why we don't say cheap is because normally when we say cheap, it's more of like the quality and the material quality and stuff like that. Hence why I shouldn't be saying cheap. Now, would I buy this again? I don't know. I want to try other products, other serums first to see how my face would feel in terms of like hydration, like the aftermath, how it was well with makeup. Because the last time I only used this once with makeup, and I did a review for it already. It's from Sephora. It's like a 3-minute primer. And it worked wonders because I actually included the primer in there, the 3-minute primer, and then I used a regular primer then. So it's like so many steps in there already. But I just want to see how my makeup comes out without this one, without the 3-minute primer. But I don't know. I only I don't know why I'm stumbling about my words, but I always have a weird feeling about it because I remember I was practicing at home. Like, I just randomly feel like doing makeup, and I wanted my eyes look good and the contour to brush up on it. And I felt like me putting on the 3-minute primer sheet mask did a lot of wonders. And normally how my makeup comes out with other primers I have went through over time, over the years and stuff, my skin did feel good. It looked flawless to a certain extent. But I feel like I want to do more full-fledged proper makeup, like, because I did the foundation and I did the highlight. I ended up not doing the contour, honestly speaking. I did the powder, the setting spray, the whole 9 yards with the exception of contours. I still kind of liked how it came out, but how it's just like self-mentality thing. It's just all in the mind type of situation. What you think in mind, Reggie, that's how you feel. I still kind of felt a little bit skeptical about it. I don't know what it is. I think it's just more of how the first few seconds it feels on my skin for me, personally speaking. However, like I mentioned, I do want to try other serums first, and then I'll probably might come back to this if I like this the most. It's just that my previous serums I did not really like as much. Well, I probably did like one of them, but since one was a serum and the other two from the same company had the issue with the top thing, and then just one was left that was like proper water based, which hydrated my skin really, really good. Hence why I'm kind of like already kind of going with the bad reviews of the serum to a certain extent. Not bad reviews, but the only that one company had a bad review that I gave, but the others were like okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to not buy this again and try other products out first with the serum. So yeah, other than that, I'll be linking down both my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button. I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.